The ding was $500.
Oh my gosh.
The last one that sold was a PSA 9, and it sold for $6,000.
Wow.
Welcome to Radicards TV on Radicards.com. I'm your host, Patrick Greeno, and this is my buddy, Dan G.
How's it going?
Hey, Dan.
What's up, Pat?
How you doing?
I'm doing well.
Awesome. So today, we have kind of a special activity we're going to be doing here. We're going to be opening a box of graded cards that's okay that was up there. Jerry Rice leaves the house. What can we say? He's out. We have a box here of submissions, PSA, that just came back. And they belong to our buddy Kevin. And Kevin, actually, the way these were submitted was he sent a block of them to a friend of his who submits on a constant basis, and then another block to him at a later time. And then his buddy just decided when and how to submit them on certain frequencies. And so this is kind of a combination of stuff. And since we're opening it, this is our first kind of reveal of what is in this box that is part of those blocks, those groups.
Right.
And so we're going to open and kind of do a one at a time. We're going to take turns, and we'll go back and forth until the box is done.
Right.
So let's dig in. Dan,
well, hold on. Secondly, we have a new event as well, because besides the reveal, we also have a live audience, which we haven't had ever.
Yes, it's the first time we have a live audience. Thank you for being here.
And I'm drinking beer.
And so Dan's got a beer. I've got water. So to wet the whistle. And shall we dig in?
Let's do it.
All right. So we got a trusty knife here. We're gonna go ahead and open this on this side. This is the first time I've opened a box of the slabs, like a bulk. I've seen them open on YouTube. This is the first time that I'm actually going through the process of blasting open a box of slabs, which is cool. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
One at a time. We're not gonna look until we pull them up here. Actually, we have to look at them to see. So this is 2019 Panini Donruss Optic Holo Zion William rookie card. Williamson, sorry, yeah.
PSA.
Oh, crap. 8.5.
8.5.
Are you surprised?
Yeah.
Would you expect a higher grade?
I would, at least a 9.
At least
I didn't know
a
they
9.
do 0.5s on modern cards.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that but it's not regular, right?
It is rare that you get a 0.5, 0.7. They don't have a 0.9.
Right.
Interesting. Well, it's still a beautiful card.
I will say this, too, that I actually like half grades because at least it's not the grade below.
I agree.
Like, it's an 8.5, which is kind of like that sprinkle on top of an 8, which is really a nice add.
All right, so this is a 2015 Panini Preferred Devin Booker autograph, numbered to 49. Beautiful, and that's a PSA 9.
I really like that they do the slabs. They adjust the slabs to be thicker, to accommodate for thicker cards, instead of having these tombs that they used to have, where they're hard to store and just
I still have some
rough designs, right? So this is the same dimension as a standard PSA slab, but it's just a little bit thicker, right? And my company, Radicards, makes fitted bags for the thicker PSA slabs as well, which actually Kevin uses. Thank you, Kevin.
Yes, sir.
As on top of, in addition to fitted bags for these standard PSA cases as well. So let me take a look at that, actually. That's a really nice one. Yeah, the purple. I think Panini does a really good job with the Crown Royal. I like what Panini does most of the time anyway. I just am a fan of a lot of their stuff. So this is cool. Really reminds me of Pacific back in the day. It's awesome.
Cool.
Next one is 2006 Leaf Limited Materials Prime Peyton Manning PSA 8. So this one has a really nice complex patch.
Yeah.
That's really
cool.
And it's numbered to 30. So that's gorgeous. Peyton Manning. I mean, right? That's can't beat it. I mean,
can't beat it.
He falls in line with guys like, when I say key players in football, I'm thinking Tom Brady, and I'd put my classic guys like Emmitt Smith, Dan Marino, John Elway. Who else was big in that 90s era that I always liked to watch? Those key guys. Granted, he came in the late 90s, 98. He was drafted in that same class as Ryan Leaf and some of the other guys. Of course, he had a much more productive career, but really nice stuff. I really dig what... this was previous to what... This is before Panini acquired the rights to produce limited, right? This was still when it was under the Leaf umbrella, and so you still got that really vibrant classic Leaf appearance.
Right.
I really dig this. This is a great card. So this is the 2006 Leaf Limited Materials Prime Peyton Manning number to 30.
All right, so this one is 2012 Leaf Ultimate Damian Lillard autograph. Wow, this one kind of surprised me. It's a red autograph out of 5. And this one, I have no idea why they got this grade, but it graded a PSA 6.
You know, thick cards are interesting because they're highly condition sensitive, right?
Right.
And when you have anything with foil going to the edge, which I had to take a look at the front of this, but what I've realized is with thicker cards, like Upper Deck's the Cup, those
Right.
cards are really thick. Sometimes 180 point, like really thick cards. And they're highly condition sensitive, so they have edging issues, and they're really kind of finicky that way. They're fussy. And so I feel like with thicker cards, we're going to get high probability of having lesser grades. So a 6 to me would be, yes, Kevin.
No, I was just going to say, I don't know if you guys are aware, but say, for instance, on this patch card,
Yeah.
the grade also takes into account the cut around the patch.
Right.
If you've
Yeah.
got multiple patches and there's all those corners,
Right.
they look at all of that.
Right,
Yeah.
for sure. But this one,
Yeah, it doesn't have it.
I don't see anything that would remotely drop that to a 6.
I mean, corners are always going to be issues with thicker cards. Maybe that's the case, and front and backs. The surface issue stuff we can't really see
Yeah.
well. I mean, there are things. Also, autographs are graded, in that way. I know
That one's fantastic.
this
actually.
one's beautiful.
Yeah.
This is a nice card.
So 6.
2012 Leaf Ultimate Autograph Red Damian Lillard, numbered. It's not numbered. No, yeah, it is numbered to 5. PSA 6. Gorgeous card. I love it. It's awesome. 2019 Panini Immaculate. Is it collegiate? Yeah.
Yeah.
Eric Paschal Premium Patch Auto Gold number to 25. So this is really cool. I like that a lot.
The grade?
Oh man, every time, right?
Yeah.
PSA 10.
10.
Haha.
That's a winner.
Yay! We did the canned clapping. Yeah, no, all right. Maybe canned laughter. I don't know anything about this particular player, but I would assume he's one of the bigger current guys.
I mean, this year's rookie class is
degree.
pretty strong. So he's in the grouping of potential big guys.
It's not on anybody's radar at this point.
The names I'm hearing,
Yeah.
this is a first for me for Eric, and I'm going to sound like an amateur saying that, but
Actually, I don't really know. I thought it was pronounced Pascal, but 2018 Panini Spectra, MPJ Rising Stars signature. So Michael Porter Jr. PSA 9. That's an interesting signature. That's a little tiny signature.
now, Kevin, you got these really, really fast during this COVID pandemic thing, and I know that PSA's backed up with orders. So I'd imagine the premiums paid to get these slabbed and sent back was on the higher end.
They were on the 10-day and the 20-day.
Yeah, right. So I mean, really good on you for getting them back. I know that they're really busy right now, rightly so. One of the greatest grading companies ever. But let's take a look at that. Oh man, that's gorgeous. 2018 Panini Spectrum, Michael Porter Jr., Rising Star Signature Neon Pink. Man, so did you
What's the
pull
number,
that
Jim?
one? 25.
25.
PSA 9.
I did pull that.
You did pull that. That's a really nice one. I like that one a lot. Good stuff, man.
Panini makes some great
Oh yeah,
basketball stuff.
love it.
I'm really liking it. I'm not super huge on their football stuff as much, but their basketball and soccer are great.
Oh, another. Same card, PSA 9, again, to 25. The same 2018 Panini Spectra, Michael Porter Jr., Rising Stars, Signature Neon Pink.
One of them I bought, so I don't know which one now. But
Doesn't matter.
It's really cool, man. It's cool that I always wonder with modern product that's going to come out really solid, good condition, you're going to get a lot of 8s and 9s and some 10s because it's coming right out of packs. How likely is it that you're going to see a 5? We've seen a 6.
Yeah.
But I hope we don't see any 5s. I
No.
hope we see
So I hope we see
6
more
through 10s.
10s.
I know
9s
it.
and 10s, right?
All right, show me what you got.
Okay,
What
so
is
this one is a 2018 Panini Spectra Michael Porter Jr. Jersey Auto Neon Green. This one's a PSA 6. Surprising.
So again, thicker card, higher
Yeah.
condition sensitivity, edging, corners, a lot of some surface issues we may not be noticing or pulling things out of
Yeah,
packs.
numbered to 49. Right, beautiful card though.
Yeah, Panini does a
Beautiful
good job
card.
with those. Really good job with those. I'm digging the. I think I would have noticed with Panini is they're taking some designs that we grew up knowing from Skybox, and they're kind of incorporating them into some of these Select and Panini products.
For
these
sure.
these Selecty. I say Select because they use a chrome design, right? What's the other one? Prism is another one that does that a lot.
Right.
They do like the kind of
Well,
circular spectrum
yeah.
kind of thing.
So it's kind of interesting with Panini because they do Prism, they do Select, they do Optic,
Right.
and they do Mosaic, and they kind of bridge all of those. So you see a lot of the same type of parallels. So it makes for interesting eBay searches. You have to do a lot of negative
Negative search.
searches.
Sure.
Yeah, because if you put in Prism, 2018 Michael Porter Jr. Silver, you will get one from every single one
Right.
of those products.
Right.
So
you have to negative search out whatever you don't
negative
wanna
search
see.
out like Chrome or Select or Optic.
Totally. Man, that is really a solid design. Look at that. I'm actually going to move this around so you guys can kind of see how that refracts with the light. I mean, that is a really solid card. Really beautiful stuff. Now, Kevin, did you pull this one?
I did not.
It's a pretty card.
On-card autograph, too. No sticker, which
It's
I always
on-card?
appreciate. Yeah.
Panini has an on-card autograph.
Isn't
Wow.
it? It is, right?
No, I think that's a sticker.
Is
I
it
can't
really?
tell.
Let me see that.
It's because there's so much stuff going on in the background there. I can't.
It looks like it's
Tell.
on card to me.
It does look like it's on card.
It might be on
It
card.
might be on card.
Haha, on card from
That's
Panini.
so crazy.
Isn't that nice? That means he touched that card. I always like that
That looks on card.
when it's
You're
on
right.
card, it means the card was touched by the player. Yeah, this one appears to be on card. The sticker, I get that it's cheaper to ship a block of stickers back from a player
Then the card.
than the card, so
Yeah.
I get why there's value there, but that's really nice.
Well, you never know. That could have impacted the value.
2018 Panini Prism Mosaic Camo Trey Young PSA 8. So this one
That's the
doesn't
camo.
have the serial number. Man, what a nice. So
should
what
have a
we're looking
serial
at
number.
is it
Does it?
there? I don't see it on the back there. No, that one doesn't have it on the front. Doesn't have it on the front either.
If it's the silver, it won't be numbered. Well,
Mosaic
even some-
Camo.
Okay, even some of the colored ones. are
Right.
numbered.
There's so many. I think what was it? We tracked something like 29 parallels
And it's
for
the camo
Select
version?
last year or Prism last year.
Kevin, this is the camo version.
I didn't know I had a camo.
I think-
I thought I sent in
I
silvers.
think this is a silver. I think this is mislabeled.
I thought I sent
Yeah,
silvers.
because the camos have a green tint to them, and they look camouflaged.
So let me tell you what you guys are looking at here. If you collected in '96 and you collected baseball, Topps produced Bowman's Best, and that was the. Well, they did '94.
I'm
95,
fact-checking
the
here.
third year of Bowman's Best, and the atomic refractors of that year, that third level parallel, had this design, this box matrix design, and Panini incorporated that style into this Mosaic Silver Trey Young card. What a beautiful design. And if I just tilt it a little bit here, you can kind of see how it refracts with the light. Gorgeous stuff, really high quality.
So yeah, if it's the camo version, it should be numbered to 25 on the back,
Right, it's
and it
not.
should have a green tint.
Yeah.
It does not have the green tint.
I mean,
So it's mislabeled.
The question then becomes, do you resub for a proper flip?
Yeah,
You do.
Yes.
And
Well,
do you
it's-
get
it's
charged
wrong.
for that?
No.
I wouldn't
it's
imagine so.
it's wrong.
Yeah.
It's not the camo version.
That is gorgeous, man. Look at that. That is so nice.
Yeah, that's my favorite set from last
So
year.
nice.
I'm still working on the colored sets.
so gorgeous.
I only need a few cards from each set, the blue and the green, but
I only
some of
have
them are
those
big.
because Dan talked me into buying them at the Nationals.
I did.
Seriously. So it's like,
I said buy them, all of them. He bought some of them, and then we went back to buy all of them, and they were gone.
Was the Trey Young one you bought or one you pulled?
one that I pulled.
Yeah.
did.
Oh yeah, no, we opened a couple small cases of that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
And got multiple Trey Youngs.
Show us what you got there.
Okay. Oh, I can already see this one. So this is the 2019 National Convention, Zion Williamson. This is the magnetic what is it, Magnetic Fury?
Is it numbered?
It is numbered, but it's numbered to 49. I'm sorry, 99. I can't remember what the parallel is called, but it's a PSA 9. So the three of us here, Kevin, Pat, and I, were at the National last year in Chicago when they were sending those out. And that was the buzz of the show for the most part. I mean, everybody wanted to get those silver and gold packs to pull those ions.
Now, but there were parallels to this, right?
No, this is a parallel.
Is this the
So
only parallel?
The 299 was the one that was the base.
Okay.
And then there are multiple parallels.
Right, so this
there's
is one of
49,
several
there's
of the...
five, yeah.
Right.
But then the gold packs, you could get a different Zion, correct? There were different Zions that were in the gold packs.
This is a nice one. I like what is produced for, again, with the manipulation with the light source there, you can kind of see that design pop off the card. Now, I like the National Convention promos and the silver packs and all that stuff. I think it's really cool. I remember you were telling me in 2010 with the Strasbourg, the 61 tops.
It was nuts.
And I wasn't there because I hadn't gone to a national. I was working and I was running a card shop at that summer, and I remember just hearing about the craziness at the
It
national.
was literally borderline riots because people were waiting in line before they started releasing them.
Yeah.
And the security was trying to disperse people.
Right.
And so the VIP pass holders were like, well, why did I pay extra if you're going to make me leave?
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And so all of the general admission people were upset because the line was already a mile long when they got in. But you know what? I kind of agree with the VIP people. If you pay extra to be there early, you get the benefits of being early.
Next on the list, another Zion Williamson. This is the 2019 National Convention VIP Gold Party Purple.
Yep.
And this one is numbered to 99. Again, manipulation with the light source, you can kind of see that there. Really nice stuff.
PSA.
Sorry. PSA 8.
Nice.
Yeah, 8s. I'm happy with 8s. I can, all day long. I recently got a card that I've been looking for at least since 2006. And I had only seen it surface one other time. And it was a PSA 10, but I didn't care. It could have been an 8, could have been a 6 for all I cared. I would have bid hard for it and made sure I won it. But so I'm happy with certain cards in whatever grade they come out. I'm not looking for highest ends. So when I see an 8, that's a solid grade, right?
Yeah. I agree. I got to tell you, I wish to all end, it's like a bucket list item to go to one of the VIP parties.
You'll go.
I want to go one day. One day.
You'll go.
So this one is a 2018 Panini Prism Trae Young, another camo.
Is it the silver?
It's
mislabeled?
It's mislabeled.
Okay. Is that the same grade as the other one?
It's mint 9. Yep.
I had 3 or 4 of them.
That's a better grade.
There's
than this
another one where I can see the back right now.
That's a better grade here because this one was an 8.
Okay, so that one's a 9. It's a camo, but it's not numbered, so it's an eBay 1 of 1.
We have 2 of them, though.
2 of them, eBay 1 of 2. Well, that one's an 8 and this one's a 9, so it's a 1 of 1.
It's a 1 of 1.
I'm just going to put it down so that you can get to the next one, because hopefully we go 8, 9, 10.
8.
Does it say camo?
Yeah. Mosaic camo.
All right, take it down.
Flip
This is
errors.
another one
What's
here.
the next one?
8, 9,
Couldn't remember.
8.
898. I feel like we're doing a phone number
Camo
here.
9.
8989.
8989. All right, get that off there. Let's do something else.
I've heard this.
Let me cut this one.
He's doing the. Oh, you got it.
I got it.
I know that Trae Young is one of the bigger current guys to watch.
For sure.
He's one of the big guys, and I hear a lot about his stuff on Instagram and even Twitter. We got 2018 Panini Flawless Collection Autograph Sapphire, number 215, Michael Porter Jr. PSA 9. What do you think about Panini Flawless? Let's talk about that.
So I have mentioned several times on Twitter, right, as people like list things. It's a high-end product.
It is.
With a name that really commands respect.
You're right.
And there's a lot of errors. So I
Errors?
refer to it as Panini Not So Flawless. Right?
Wasn't there one of? I'm trying to think. There was like a Gehrig card or something. Was like a game used jersey, but the jersey was from like a year well after his passing.
Possibly, yeah.
I don't know
just
if it was
thinking,
in Flawless. It might have
this
been
year
something
football.
else.
There were like cards, like certain teams that were wrong and stuff like that. But
Interesting.
yeah.
See, what I like these products. They are very high end, and I do like their on card. And the ink really grabs into the surface of the card because the card has kind of a matte finish, which I really like and admire that. There was one year, I think it was 2016, where the design on the front looked like a Band-Aid. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that. 2009 Panini Prestige James Harden Prestigious Picks Platinum. And this one, the grade really surprises me. It's a PSA 6.
Number to 25?
Numbered to 10.
Number to 10, okay.
Numbered to
None of those
10.
low number things, I don't care what the grade's going to be, I want them authenticated.
That's
Yeah.
how I feel.
Yeah.
When I'm like, I will want a one of one surfaces and it's a PSA 6, I'm like, well, I'm not going to buy a PSA 6. And sometimes I wanted to say, well, then wait for a better copy to surface
Yeah.
of this one of one.
Right. Right. No, I'm the same way.
Take
I mean,
it for what it is and be done with it. It's the only one in existence.
A couple of years ago, I bought my Chipper Jones Desert Shield
Oh, yeah.
rookie PSA 6. This is
Beautiful. Take it.
amazing. It doesn't
All day
even look
long.
like it's a PSA
Doesn't even
6.
matter.
So, yeah, it doesn't
Buy
matter.
the card, not the grade. That's what a lot of people say. That's
Yep.
something that's been going around the hobby for years. That's
Cool.
cool. Let me just take a look at that. You know, foil. Okay, so the bottom left corner is
Yeah, you
not
can see
perfect.
a little bit.
The bottom right corner
A
is
little
not
bit.
perfect. The top left corner is not perfect. I mean, all the corners are not perfect. But James Harden, I mean, it's all foil all the way to the edges. You're going to have condition sensitivity. It's going to be fussy. It's going to be sensitive.
Right, right.
Next one on the list here. James Harden, 2019 Panini Prestigious Picks Green, which is probably a parallel. Number to 500, PSA 9. Now, this one did quite a bit better in the... take a look at that.
What was
Nice.
that, number 2?
500.
500.
Yeah. So you got a little James Harden collection going here. I like that. Here's a big... we discussed a James Harden rookie card in one video about a year or so back.
Possibly. I mean,
I think it was like the blue...
Corona
parallel.
has made me forget everything. So you're probably right. I don't remember for sure, though. I can see the back of it, so I'm excited.
I'm excited too.
All right.
All right.
This is a 2003 LeBron James
Okay.
Topps rookie.
Okay.
The base rookie.
All right.
PSA 9.
Can't go wrong with that. LeBron anything 2003 is just going crazy. In fact, his post rookie year stuff is really blowing up.
Yeah.
Really
It's been
all
like
of
that for
it.
a while, so.
Yes,
yeah.
but I'm seeing even just from a year ago
Yeah.
stuff that you could have had for $500 can't be touched for like a couple thousand.
I don't want to start quoting prices, but this card in a 9 is, for some people, untouchable.
It's a lot of lawn mowing
So-
jobs. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
Another great Kobe Bryant. Love this card. I know this one. This is 1996 Bones Best. Right, best picks refractor.
The die cut.
Right, that's the thing. So PSA 9, Kobe. So that's the rookie year.
Is that numbered?
No, those aren't numbered.
Okay.
Neither are the atomics, but those are amazing, and they look awesome on video. I mean,
Well,
just
the fact that they're die cut is amazing, and you know
Yes.
with that die cut, you got more edges and stuff.
You do?
that are manipulated.
it's an
It's an
8.
8.
It's an 8. Oh, you know what? It's one of those cards that I don't
Isn't
care
it?
what it's graded. I'll take it in any grade. Granted,
Yeah.
it'd be great if it didn't have a fold crease through the middle, but still,
Man, that's beautiful.
isn't that gorgeous? I mean, I think Bowman's Best and Topps did a really good job in that in the 90s. You could see a lot of etching around the design. I feel like Topps has kind of gone away from the etched designs over the last decade and a decade and a half, but the designs are still very nice.
Yeah.
This is when Bowman's Best was really at a peak time for its designs.
These
in the
are the
90s.
types of cards that scream Topps should be making basketball cards still. So
They did a great job.
Yeah.
Truly.
So this one is 2003 Topps Chrome Kobe Bryant Black Refractor. So 03
Oh
they
my
were numbered to
goodness.
500. 500.
Yeah.
Right. PSA 9. Beautiful card.
So what I'm seeing with 2003 anything is that because everybody's searching for LeBron, they're coming and they're everything else in that year is getting exposure.
Yeah, for
Which
sure.
means it's driving actual market values up on all the other bigger players from that time, Kobe Bryant and whoever else was in that set. And the refractors and the parallels, those are driving up like crazy. They're doing really well as well. So this falls in line with like, it's kind of at that. He's not the rookie, but he's the next best guy in basketball at the time. And I've always been a big fan of Kobe Bryant.
I love refractors. That are
huge fan.
Off color, like not the standard refractors. So blacks, like blues, coppers, all of that.
I really
Beautiful
like
card.
I've always been drawn to the blacks because black is one of those accents. It doesn't really qualify as a color, but it works with every legitimate color.
Yeah.
Like black and white do that really well. And I like the refractors of, they say red refractor with the guy on the Angels because it complements the jersey, right? I think it's gold refractors with the guy on the Lakers, that kind of thing kind of really works, but that's just my own preference. I really dig these blacks, though. These are really awesome stuff. So that's, what is that, a 9? A 9. Okay, so check this out. Same card, another PSA 9.
Nice.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Love that.
So same card.
Same card.
Another PSA 9.
Another 9. So we got 3 9s of the 2003 Topps Chrome Black Refractor Kobe Bryant. God, what a great design. Just an awesome, awesome design. You got that, the framing on these. Now, I've realized with a lot of the Chrome is just susceptible to certain centering issues, top to bottom, left to right a little bit. But that's just part of manufacturing. You got to realize with bulk print of anything, you're going to have some slight variances in framing and centering, and that's just common. You have to be okay with that, and that's just part of production. That's just part of being production. You just try to get the best ones you can.
Sounds good.
But they all fit within a range, right?
Right, for
they're
sure.
not. You're not going to have a card. They're not going to give you a card that's got half of another card and half of two halves. It does happen.
Maybe.
It's extremely rare.
Yeah.
And so this is the kind of thing where you have to kind of be okay with slight imperfections in centering.
Well, that's kind of why I like PSA's grading system, is because they allow for a little bit of variance. A little bit of variance. So
good stuff. 3 of these, all 9s. Good stuff. 2005 Bowman Draft Picks and Prospects Chrome Gold Refractor Kobe Bryant, number to 50, PSA 9. It's a very strong card.
Wow.
Beautiful stuff. Really gorgeous. I know Kevin's drooling back there right now. He's freaking out.
And the presentation in the slab is just so much
better
than just looking at it through the case and the sleeves.
So yeah, you look at your cards and you think sometimes, and I deal with this pretty frequently, is that a card sometimes raw doesn't make any sense. If you're in the market to sell, a card raw will sometimes make no sense to sell raw because it's just not worth the time putting into putting it on eBay. But slabbed in an 8, 9, or 10 could really give it some teeth.
For sure.
And this is one of those cards that it doesn't really fall in that category because it's nice either way, and it sells well either way. But we're talking like maybe the base version of this, right? It'll just do well. Granted, this even when you fit in that, because Kobe Bryant sells well regardless. Yeah. We're looking at guys that are of lesser name brand value to them, but they're still very collectible in certain parallels. So what a great card to have.
All right, so this one is the 2002 Finest Kobe Bryant Gold Refractor.
Let's take a look at that.
This is numbered to 25, and it is a Gem Mint 10.
I love the design that year.
Numbered to 25. Wow.
So, Finest was interesting because we all know it was produced in baseball initially in 93, and it's kind of like really built it grew up and matured in the early 2000s. And it was, perforated across the different sports.
Right.
And we had it in basketball. And by that time, basketball was highly collected at this time. Kobe was I feel like Kobe was pre-LeBron James, what everybody collected. He and Jordan were obviously the two guys. And then LeBron it fits in there nicely, right, with these key marquee players. What a great card, though. Number to 25, Gem 10.
There can't be many 10s.
One so this is
the only
top one. Okay.
Population
There are
one.
5 9s.
5 9s.
What a great card to have.
So is this one of the ones you got dinged on?
The biggest ding I've ever
Ding
had.
dong. Ding.
Biggest
Ding
ding
dong.
Ding dong, yeah.
Ding dong.
2002 Finest Gold Refractor, number to 25, Kobe Bryant, PSA 10, Pop 1.
Is it too much to ask what the ding was?
The ding was $500.
Oh my
gosh.
The last one that sold was a PSA 9, and it sold for $6,000.
Wow.
All right. So,
$500.
I don't know if you heard that
charge.
but I don't know if you heard that, but Kevin indicated that The last one that sold was a PSA 9. It sold for $6,000. When Kevin submitted this, he had a bill. He absorbed a bill of $500 to have this card slabbed. As a Pop 1, PSA 10, you're just thinking like, what's the value going to look like on a 10 if a 9 sells for $6K? And that's just now. In a year's time,
could be more.
it could be way more.
Yeah.
So this is a fun conversation. We're having a good time.
Wow.
1998 finest refractor with coating, Michael Jordan, PSA 8. Oh, these are great. I love these. This is the Vince Carter year.
Mm-hmm. What year is it again?
98.
So I sold just recently the Antoine Jameson.
Okay.
With no protection.
Okay, so it had the
refractor back.
Right. So if you're unfamiliar, the 98 finest refractors, there's two versions. There's one with coating. It just has a refractor on the front. The back is the standard finish. The no protector, the back has the refractor finish as well.
And that's how you can tell.
That's how you can tell if it's been peeled or not. So again, the back. This one's the standard.
What was the grade on that one again?
PSA 8.
8.
So refractor front with the peel, no refractor back.
Beautiful card.
Gorgeous. Who doesn't love Jordan? See, nobody can say.
Yeah. Right. This is 2019 Panini Donruss. Pascal Gold Infinite Auto, PSA 9.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Beautiful card.
Gorgeous.
It's got the Escher squares.
Love that.
Right. Is that the Escher squares?
I don't know what
I think that's the Escher squares. And manipulate it a little bit so you can kind of see it.
Let's talk about this particular release. Now, this is the one of Panini's more modern Donruss, right?
Right.
So when Donruss was reproduced and re-released back in the market for baseball in 2014, I was chasing all the different runs. I did it again at 15, and I think I did some of it in 16. But by 17, the parallel number expanded to such an ambitious number that I just was like,
done.
I'm out.
Yeah.
I'll take one, maybe two if I can get them in lots, but I can't sit at my computer all day, every day looking for 30-some parallels. But I was encouraged, maybe cherry pick one or two off, right? Ones you like. You don't have to build the whole run. You can enjoy a card from a run and just walk away, Or you can ardently pursue every single card.
And have the rainbow.
And have the whole thing. It's especially helpful when you get the one of one up front. But anyway, this is cool. I
just recently saw somebody post on Twitter, don't chase a rainbow if you don't have the 1 of 1 and the 1 of 5.
Or the 1 of 2.
Yeah.
Jeez. 2015 Select. I did the Thomases, and I have them all except the other 1 of 2. One of the other Thomas guys has one of the two. And I'm like, well, it's everything but that version. 2019 Panini Absolute Memorabilia, Rookie Auto Level 4, Eric Pascal, PSA 8. Number to 5, Pascal.
Pascal.
Yeah. We'll let you decide. Beautiful card.
Yeah.
And again, we're looking at 8s, which appears to be the common theme here for some of these modern Panini flashy throwback kind of designs, because a lot of the foils go all the way to the edges.
Yeah.
And but to look at them, even in 8s and 9s and 7s, they're gorgeous regardless. They just really are nice cards. I really dig them a lot. I think Panini does a really good job for the limitations that they're up against on certain licensings and things like that. So, good stuff.
Okay, so we got another one of these. 2018 Panini Prism Trae Young. This is the mosaic.
Okay.
But it's not a camo.
Okay.
It's a red.
Okay.
Right? So the reds weren't serial numbered.
Okay.
But they were pretty scarce, like maybe one or two per pack. I don't remember for sure.
So we're looking at the same design.
But this is the red. It's a PSA 9. Same design, just a different color. And this is part of why I liked this set so much, was the colors were just so vibrant on them that I had to start chasing some of this stuff down.
So are you still pursuing the sets?
So I have the base set complete.
You do.
I'm still missing maybe 6 or 7 cards from the green.
Okay.
And maybe 10 to 12 from the blue.
Okay.
So there's a couple big ones. Like I need the Trae Young green, and that's going to cost.
Good stuff, man. I dig
really
these.
Good.
This is another red, but this is a 10. Oh, that's a good one.
That's a 10?
Yeah, same card, but a 10.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I bet if you put them side by side, it'd be very difficult to tell the condition differences between
you'd have
the two.
to get them under a loop to look at them. right? And it could be who knows, who was grading that day and whether
End
or
of the
not-
day.
Yeah,
They want to
or
get off early to go celebrate a birthday party.
Coffee just knocked over.
Just give me 10 so I
Yeah.
can get out of it.
Yeah. Can't wait to see this one. Zion Williamson.
All right. Show me.
2019 Prism.
Let me see it.
Base
Beautiful.
rookie.
Base rookie. Chrome,
Gem
obviously.
Mint 10. Gem Mint 10. Can't ask for a better grade.
I know it.
Yeah.
That's the one. That's,
That's
the one.
That's what everyone's chasing. There won't be another card that demands so much popularity.
This
as
card drove so much sale value to this product last year. Like, so many people would go out
Yeah.
to get...
No. Go ahead, finish, but I'm going to correct you when you're done.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
So they would go out to buy packs of this product just to get this card, right?
Right.
That was the thing. It drove so much marquee
Yeah.
value for the product.
Correct.
What are you going to correct me
So
on?
this card has destroyed the retail market.
Okay.
Everybody is buying everything possible.
Right.
Because they want Zion Williamson, because this card just was so popular.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You don't have to correct me. That's right. That's what I'm saying.
Correct, yeah.
It
No,
was this year.
it was this year.
Oh, was it? Because it's a 2019 product.
still-
2018, 2018, 2019, 2020.
Right, okay.
So this card came out, they roughly started releasing sometime in November.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Awesome stuff. So this is the
hasn't
10.
hit, hasn't
Ready for
hit the
this?
1 year mark yet.
Ready for this?
Ready for it.
Same card, but in a 9.
And a 9.
Still solid, though.
I would take a 9 all day long.
All day long.
All day long.
All right. Show me the next one.
Last card of this bunch, same card,
Same card,
but in a 10.
another 10.
I think I should be touching them.
That
from
was a
now
good
on.
box.
Yeah.
Really cool stuff.
Good stuff.
I pulled
Good
all
stuff.
those black refractors.
You pulled all of
I
them?
pulled all of them at
That's-
times.
You must have opened a
I
lot.
put together a full black.
He's like, I only bought 3 packs and I pulled 3 black refractors. Bam. Oh.
Right. Well, you picked up where we left off.
All right, so another Zion, a 9,
Nice.
and
Another Zion.
another Zion.
In a 10. I'm
In
telling
another
you,
10?
I should be the one picking them up.
Oh, you want to grab the next one?
You do it.
Okay. Please.
But if it's a 9, you're done.
Please let it be a 10. It's a 9.
Well, there's one more here.
All right,
that
show
I
me
can
what
see.
you got. Is it really?
It's a 10. I'm going to do the
Hang on,
next
hang on.
one.
Do the
because it's
next
same
one.
card. Oh, it's a 9. I
Oh
broke my
man, look
streak.
at you broke this stick.
Yeah.
You broke
I
the
wonder if
stick.
they did that on purpose, alternated them.
Hang on a
the
sec.
highs and lows, the roller coaster.
Next.
Another one.
A 10. We could have gone
Switched
all
it
the way
around.
around.
Okay.
All right, what's the next one?
One more. A 10.
A 10.
Dang, Kevin, how many of these did you send in?
Hang on. Here's another one. A 9.
A 9.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
There's another one here. A 9.
Okay. Fair enough.
There's
one.
another one.
A 9.
A 9. That's the last one.
So far. At
Well,
least
maybe,
Till
yeah.
we know.
Till we know.
In this stack. Pretty
That's
strong.
a good run.
Yeah.
That's a good run. There's nothing less than a 9.
The box has really developed already.
So I
Really
got to
nice
tell you,
stuff.
I never pulled one of those.
That's crazy.
I pulled a silver in like the 3rd pack I opened
Yeah.
and never touched another Zion out of
It's
prison.
because Kevin pulled all of them.
Apparently. And we even found some and I bought them
Right.
all and split them with Kevin.
Yeah.
And he pulled like 3 or 4 out of the half that he took.
But he did pull the best card out of all of them.
I got the John Morant Purple Pulsar rookie.
That's a big one. I
Numbered
was telling
to
a friend of
45
mine
or
that you
something.
pulled that the
Is
other
it your
day.
turn?
Is it your turn?
35. Yeah. Is it 35?
It's 35.
Dang.
2019 Stadium Club autographs, Fernando Tatis Jr., PSA 9. These are on card. These are gorgeous, by
They
the
are.
way. I really like these a lot. So I think that Stadium Club has always excelled in photography since the beginning.
Yeah, that's almost
Day one.
their thing.
Even back in '91, I was floored by the quality of the photography. Just consistently got better and better quality over time. Love that.
Fantastic card. Really hot right now.
Super hot.
So I gotta just throw it out there. What
Throw
do
it
you guys
out.
think about throwing him under the bus for batting 7 runs up in the 8th inning on a 3-0 pitch, hitting a grand slam? I think he should have swung away. Personally,
playing ball.
You're playing ball.
That's right.
And his salary is based off of his stats. So, unwritten rules or not, I think he should have just clobbered that thing.
Send him an email.
I will. 2019 Panini Prism John Morant. Right? This is the
Oh, the
silver. right? And it's a PSA 9.
So now this is the one that you pulled the parallel to 35.
Correct. I guess it's to 35. Yeah.
Right.
I haven't graded it. I love the card. Absolutely love it. The fact
That's a
that
grade.
I pulled it.
That's a
yeah.
good grade. That has good grade potential.
Yeah. I mean, even if it graded, like we said, a 6,
Doesn't matter.
I wouldn't
The
care.
presentation value goes
Yeah,
up
I
because
love
it's
it.
in these slabs. Gorgeous card. Love that. Silver. The same card. Another 9. Awesome.
Awesome.
Love it. What else you
The
got?
same back, same card, another 9.
Okay.
That's not bad.
His stuff has done really well over the last couple of months.
He and Zion kind of ended the season kind of soft, but I mean, it's the COVID bubble. Who knows?
That is truly the
Yeah.
case. Same card. Another 9.
Oh, you got a lot of silvers.
Pull 4 silvers.
4 silvers. Wow.
All right.
Okay. This one is not the same card. It's the pink ice parallel, and this one also is a 9.
Love those. They're so nice,
Yeah,
man.
the colors are
that
great.
cracked ice kind of
Yeah.
design. I really dig that a lot. Just good stuff. I'll do this here so you can kind of see the light source there, how that refracts. Picks it up really well. That's gorgeous.
Yeah, it is.
So beautiful. You'd think that a parallel like this would have serial numbering, but they didn't serial number.
Well,
all
I
of them.
mean, those are the cello packs, right? The oranges were really pretty too.
Mm-hmm.
So
Same card. This one is the red, white, and blue Prism. PSA 9. Again, no serial numbering, but still a great parallel. I mean, who doesn't love this stuff,
yeah.
right?
No, I'm sorry. The red, white, and blues were the cello packs.
I don't remember.
The pinks were
Big
that was the
boxes.
Target, the big boxes from Target, right?
No, because I didn't buy anything. From
Well,
Target.
maybe they're the big boxes from Walmart, the mega boxes.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Pretty sure that's what they were.
Those are really nice.
Okay, so same card.
Same card.
Red, white, and blue, 9.
All right.
And then the last card of the episode. Pat.
Last card here. Same card. This is the
Not
Ruby
same
Wave.
card.
Same card. Ruby Wave. PSA 10. That's strong.
The rare of all of the parallels that we looked at, right?
Look at
Nice.
how gorgeous that is.
It's beautiful.
Now, you know, you look at the different parallels here, and sometimes I think to myself, are some of the designs on some of the more common parallels more interesting than the designs in the rarer parallels sometimes? I think about that. I think about that and I'm like, if it's rare, shouldn't it be more interesting to look at because it's so rare that you want to like try to find it? This to me is more interesting than the other ones, and you're saying it's one of the rarer ones.
Well, it's rarer from what we looked at.
Right.
The rarer ones will start coming with serial numbers.
Right.
But this is just a beautiful card. I got to tell you, this is one of the reasons why I like PSA, because this card is amazing. It's a little bit OC, but not
Just a pinch.
Just a
Was that
pinch.
55, 45?
at the most,
Yeah.
right? And it doesn't impact the grading enough to drop it.
And you know what?
I think it's fantastic.
It doesn't impact its aesthetic appearance.
Not at all.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's like we were talking about earlier that there's a range of variants that is acceptable, and I think that about appearances too. Like this red, white, and blue is not perfectly centered, but it's still a gorgeous looking card.
Phenomenal.
It's the colors that get me more so than the centering. And granted, registration is also a big thing. We don't see as much registration problems now in the current market that we did say in the 80s.
Right.
But now in the current market, you'll see the picture quality is just so clear. And with what Panini has done here is they've kept the etching design, I've realized, with their refractors and any of their chromes. They've kept that classic Topps etching that Topps was doing in the 90s. That I think Topps has kind of not done as much. Well, I guess they're not doing much of it now. But,
Right.
but for those last couple of years, it was just a flat base chrome finish. Dan, what are some of the highlights?
I think he was phenomenal, so I'm thanking Kevin for letting us do this.
Of course, yeah.
I think actually that's one of my favorite cards.
Okay.
Just because it's so interesting to look at.
It is.
And it came back in a 10. It's a great way to end. I mean, the Kobe's were great. The LeBron, Topps rookie,
Jordan?
fantastic. The LeBron.
Well, I'm just adding
Topps
in.
rookie. The Jordan, yeah.
The Jordan was a great
Jordan
one.
refractor, yeah.
I really
Topps finest. Yeah.
I really like the '96 Bowman's Best Picks refractor Kobe.
The die cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a gorgeous card, and it takes me right back to that era, that card show era of hotel ballrooms and saving up allowance to go to these things and having $20, and then
Right.
that was my era, that was my time.
Right.
And I remember when Kobe came on the scene in '96, I was at Taekwondo at the time, and one of my buddies who was a black belt, and I was still training to get my black belt, he was like a big fan of basketball, and so he was big on the Kobe Bryant
Right.
'96, and I was looking at I was learning about the Topps Chrome and the Topps Chrome refractor, and realizing I was never going to be able to get those cards because they were so expensive. Now look at them.
Yeah.
But
You're still not going to get
yeah,
it.
forget it. I'm out. I just look at and be an observer, and so
Right.
and a lot of stuff like this, I accept that. While I can't own or don't want to own some stuff, I can just be happy looking at it and observing and watching it and appreciating its design, its appeal, its aesthetic, its value, marquee value in the hobby. Like a lot of this stuff is highly sought after.
Yeah.
And so this is really fun. This is fun for us to go through and talk about a lot of this stuff and sort of share ideas and knowledge on why some of these cards are important. I really appreciate that. Thanks, Dan. I really appreciate you sitting me down with me today.
Sure. Not a problem, Pat.
Of course. Thank you for tuning in to Radicards TV on Radicards.com. I'm your host, Patrick Reno, and until next time, enjoy collecting.
Take care.
If you like this content, please subscribe. Thank you. Enjoy collecting.
Let's break that down into initials. no.
Okay,
that's-
so Kevin's fine. We won't give any names.
Yeah.
We don't ever really talk locations too
Okay.
much.
And
So-
again, the more it's
Yeah.
you guys.
And if you guys want to chime in,
Now I think I adjusted the
I'm okay with it.
distance-wise.
I think you guys are.
Fair
Dan
enough?
is, no, I think you need to scoot in just a hair.
Me?
So
Inside here?
Kevin, if you want to
How's
chime
that?
in,
I think that's perfect.
Okay.
I'm okay with it.
Okay.